Hey guys, this is Dreams Have Meanings, and yeah, this is a special. This is something I'm going to do more of. It's like creators' insight to the game or their creations. So if there's any creators out there that want to do this, just let me know. But yes, so Bad Robo was kind enough to give me an early look at Taken by the Rust Part 2. So Bad Robo's going to be joining us in the chat. It'll be in the text chat. Hopefully, it'll be coming soon anyway. I've sent him a link, so he should be coming in. Anyway, so basically what we're going to be doing, we're going to be going through Taken by the Rust Part 2. We're going to do part of it, not going to do all of it. We're going to keep some of it secret. And when Bad Robo shows up, which he just has now, when we will basically go through the game and I will ask him a few questions about the game, and you guys are welcome to ask him anything too. I think Bad Robo is going to be here for about 20 minutes, so we'll try and get as much done as we can. Just make sure that people can hear me. That'd be a shame if...
There you go.
Yeah, okay. Right then, so thanks Bad Robo for doing this. Well, basically thanks for coming on and going to be answering some questions. Nothing too crazy, just ask about basically about your creation. And yeah, and thanks for letting me have an early look at Taken by the Rust Part 2. This is something I've been really looking forward to. So let's so who's in the chat? We got Casey, Neil, Eddie, Morgan, and obviously just Bad Robo who's just turned up now. So looking good already. This game is absolutely amazing. So we can go up to the second portal. So we can play up to that point, and after that, Bad Robo wants to keep the game secret for you guys when it's released. Tell Nation, welcome to the stream, and welcome to the special. It's a special creator insight special for Taken by the Rust Part 2. All right then, so let's get into the game. All right. So I've had a quick playthrough already, so I kind of know what to expect. I wanted to compile a few questions. Right there, just let's turn down the volume from my headset. All right then. So if anybody's played Taken by the Rust Part 1, they kind of know what to expect. It's very much Bad Robo's style, but having said that, he has dialed up what he's done in Part 1. He's dialed it up a hell of a damn lot. So yeah, it's basically a damn good looking game. So we get a message at the top corner there. We get, it's like we've landed on some alien planet. That's kind of the vibe you get. Well, it's not the vibe, it actually tells you that you are on an alien planet. And as you see, there's some rocks in the background. That's very nice already. And a very intriguing looking rock. Yeah, there as well. So let nothing break. Hopefully not. TapGiles the cat needs that look. Oh, there we go. We've been infected by a virus of some sort. Hold off playing just a minute. Just getting a back here. But then, so first thing first, we're getting infected by some virus. We're getting some sort of communication with alien life forms, maybe. And kind of enclosed here, but you can kind of see the scale of the game. So, as you can see, this scale, it gets a lot bigger. The scale of this game is absolutely huge. And BADROBO, like, how do you get all this within, like breaking the thermometer? Like, what sort of percentage of the thermometer are we looking at with all this? Like, it's a huge world. Make some dangerous jumps. But yeah, that's the first thing that really can't hear you too well, THM. I don't know what to do here then. Wait there. Okay, can you hear me better now? I've notched up the thing a little bit. Hopefully you can hear me better. So what I was saying to BADROBO is about the thermo. Thermo is 100%. This is one big level. So you push the thermo to the max. Did you have to kind of reduce detail on things to bring the thermo down, and did it affect the overall look you was going for? So yeah, you had to notch down like detail of anything, and you didn't really want to, but you had to, or you just kind of do things that are in a distance, and it didn't have an overall effect on the visuals, or not too much of an effect. Just having a look, just the amount of stuff going on is crazy. So here's my favourite part now. This is the picture I posted up in Twitter to announce the stream. Let's have a quick look down here. You see a bit of the waterfall there, and BADROBO has kind of made himself a name for the waterfalls, and just look how good that looks. That looks amazing. Yeah, but the game is still quite loud. I don't think there's much I can do about that. I'm basically doing it for the PlayStation. So so yeah, did you have to reduce detail of anything that affected the visuals? I mean, it's a good looking game as it is. Good distribution of sculptures and tests. So you put it through some vigorous testing. And like Justin just said, how much focus on putting maximum detail in single sculpts. But yeah, so look, another look at that waterfall. Oh, I just fell off. I just fell off. Oh, no. Oh, we're back at the start, which is not a bad thing. We can get to go through all this again and look at this. Is there a stone giant here? A hand I spotted. Yeah, it does look like a hand, doesn't it? That's kind of the first thing I thought. And when I see it, let's get back to where I was. Hopefully I don't fall again. Don't fall, DHM. I try not to fall. I was kind of that's the thing, like you're too busy looking at the stuff, you kind of end up falling off some cliffs. I saw 4 fingers, yeah, it's around here, and there we go. It looks like some sort of a hand, doesn't it? Right then, so hang on, I got. So you are basically the master of waterfalls, Bad Robo. Is it a technique? The sculptures are very detailed. Most of the graphical thermometer are trees and vegetation. So I was saying about the waterfalls. I think I might have asked you this in another stream. So I'll ask you here again. What technique do you use to get that effect? I mean, there might be someone in chat who might get it. I don't make too many sculptures, but just look at that. Look at that down there. Which I don't fall. Which I don't fall. And again, the steps are down there. Let's drop down. Be careful. Let's go to this hand, or whatever it is. The hand-licking hand. Skinny Chad, welcome to the chat, man. So just look at the foliage, look at that, and there is just so many different varieties as well, which is what's cool about it. Like just wait for Bad Robo to answer some questions. Is it? It's off the scale and scale. It is, and I kind of so the waterfalls consist of 30 sculptures with animation on flex. So there we go. And going back to we was talking about the foliage and the amount of varieties of foliage. Like there's trees, there's some sort of ivy, there's different types of plants. How many varieties of plants would you say you've made for this game? And here's the first reflection. Look at that reflection over there, which is really cool about this game. If you, so I've got people blocked up nose, but if you look around and look down, and yeah, just have a look around. These little details, little things that you see that you know, you might not necessarily, if you just play the game, it's good looking as it is and you see different things, but if you look down and you get to see stuff like that, you see like a nice little reflection, like a little lake over there. Around 30 types of plants, so that's why I took up a lot of the thermometer, I presume, because look at these. Are these, I presume these, you make bunches of leaves in one sculpt? So is it 5 or 6 leaves per sculpt? see some chat. You account, Mr. Casey. Lottie, welcome to the stream. Just the one. I put the what streams have meanings to me video on. I did them all myself, which is why it took me so long. Yeah, I know you done, because if you go to here and then you go full credits, nobody, just one name, which is absolutely incredible. I mean, there's a lot of creators out there that don't like using other people's things. That feel if they basically have to make it themselves, and you're one of those, and you do a pretty damn good job. So let's have a look over here. I'll close look at that reflection over there. Reflections always amaze me when I see them in dreams. You got a bit of a dense woody area here. Very nice effect. Trying to get through wood. Here we go. Alright. So with such a large world, well, there's going to be a lot of duplicating. It goes without saying, when you've got to create something like this to keep the farmer down, you've got to duplicate rocks and trees. So what percentage would you say of the game is original? Like, is it like I don't know, 10%? 10% of what you see is original, and then the rest is just duplication after duplication, used in a very effective way, because it's very hard to see the duplicates. It's not very obvious. Falls, welcome man. One sculpture is one tree and therefore very expensive. Okay, so yeah, there's different. It is the graphics firmware and the gameplay. So if you used if you duplicated loads of different sculptures on one tree, then you use the gameplay firmware up, if I'm right in saying that. If you make one sculpture but it's very complicated, it uses the graphics firmware. I think I'm right in saying that. So yeah, just to reiterate what I was asking, because to me it's not very obvious where the duplicates are, what is duplicated and what isn't. Like you can see, like maybe some trees and maybe a bit of foliage. So like what percentage? Here you go. Cloning is the basis in dreams. It all depends on how you spread it on the map. So do you, like I said, do you know? Have you got a rough idea of what's original sculpt and what is cloned? Let's have a quick look around here before we see if we can get another look at that reflection. Love those reflections. Oh, look at that, and another waterfall, and the river running below. Just all looks so good. Looks really good. And there's that overhanging rock. Is that where we end up? I don't know. I've only just gone past the second portal. Graphics Famo use is the same. So practice detail to single sculpt is just 3 extra thermo. I believe so anyway. Let's go through the portal. Let's go through the portal and have a look what's through the other side. I love going through the portals because it's just like it's the instant change. So I've gone through the second portal, which I'm not allowed to go through, which I can't show you. You're going to have to play it for yourself when it releases. And that was the way the world changed in front of me on that one. It was absolutely brilliant. But I didn't go too far past there. There are about 60 original sculptures. So 60 sculptures. That is pretty cool. Nivi-Artist woof yo. If people don't know what he's talking about, they just think Nivi's a madman. Yeah, that's like Eddie said. When do you plan on releasing the full version of the game? The God rays, the waterfall down there. Look at that. Just so goddamn pretty. It's so pretty. Oh yeah, keep going. Yeah. No, I do plan on going. Sorry, I was just having a look around and kind of got sidetracked. So we can't go through there yet. We have to power up 2 generators in the building, which we can't go through them anyway. I'm not allowed to. I'm going to embargo, not embargo. I can just. Oh, Badro, there you go. So the full release is tomorrow. So not long to wait at all. Right then. So. Yeah. So getting to the. You go from like a huge height-side open world, and then you go into a huge building. And see, I didn't see this when I first come in, but there we go. Yeah. So the game, what I've played so far, is not designed to be too challenging. There's a little bit of a challenge there, but it's more about the story to it. There's a bit of a story to it, and just showing off what can be done in dreams. And this is an amazing showcase. But what I love about this game is the level design. The level design is good. I love it when the path isn't too clear and you have to kind of look around and find the path that you should go. It's not like you got to go this way, you got to go that way, and it's so yeah. The level design is brilliant, and it's like it's tricky to balance, get the fine balance of being challenged enough, but not too frustrating. And it demonstrates as good a balance here in this building. I was kind of walking around earlier trying to find my way through, and I find a little ledge. I'll drop down here. But yeah, the balance of the actual, you know, you have to find your way through. It's a little bit challenging, but like I said, it's not too challenging to get you frustrated, and you can kind of enjoy the game and kind of admire the graphics and what is being done on screen, which is pretty cool. Let's copy it as the other generator. So now we've fired this up like so. THM is a real explorer. Damn right. DHL gets all the good exclusive. Will we see OD8? Yes, make it happen. Casey, make that happen. Come on, Casey. Come on, OD8. Come on. Premiere on the DHM channel. You know you want to. Will DHM get the exclusive to be PD3? Make it happen. Lottie, come on, you make it happen. At the end there's a little more gameplay. YOLO. So we have to kind of find our way back around this way. Alternate route. Green level design. DHM is mad at power. No, but it'd be cool if even if I don't get like, I'm not looking for an exclusive on any games, but if any of you want to come on the channel and have a creative insight of what you do, let me know. Let's go right here now. But Implode is a mean game. I sent you a slightly different version with a changed narrative. Okay. So I can't go through here. Oh, what? Wait there. Did I fight? I fired up the other one, didn't I? Another portal. Yeah, I can't go through that portal. I'm sure when I was here before there was a lot of something that happened. I mixed up something with the update. Okay. So I think something happened here before when I played it through fast. It's not happening now. It's kind of a bit of a thing. Go and end. We could go over here. Alright, let's. Here we go. So this is. I don't want to go any further because I'm not allowed through there. So there we go. Unless I stop there. Okay, I got through portal. Oh, so yeah, there we go. This is what we're going to now. Which I love the jump from the portal from like it's kind of stony, a bit of foliage, and then you come at the other side of the portal, and you got loads of basically like a forest, but that looks beautiful there. So before we go, does anybody get any questions for Bad Robo? And there's a few questions I'd like to ask you, Bad Robo, and one is, what would you say is your favourite sculpt or your favourite asset that you made for this game? Have a quick look around. Got some sort of couple of moons or planet up there. Another one over there. to a start. Always ask a few questions if Bad Robo doesn't mind. He did say he was only stopping here for 20 minutes, he's been here for 35 minutes now. I do apologise, Bad Robo. So I'll kind of just go through this game again, have a quick look. Can't go through. Let me through. Let me through. One thing to get through there was last time. But quick look around here while we wait for that gate to open. Trees and rocks. So, as Casey asked, what kind of gradient effects do you use? You're infected by some sort of IA. This planet. Turn on S4D. Main memory or you die. What a threat that is. Um, 3 months work. That is impressive. That is impressive. For what you've achieved in 3 months. The scale of the game. Is pretty awesome. Lips are sealed. So actually, I was like, lips. What are your lips sealed are? Gate open. So another quick look around here. While we grill Bad Robo a little bit. Hopefully he doesn't mind. But yeah, that is impressive. Eddie, as Eddie says, that's not bad at all considering you did it all by yourself. And you made every single asset yourself. Sense of scale is in both are stunning. Yeah. Part 1, the scale in that is the hand again there. It's definitely modelled on that on our hand. Light setting is important, but the colour of the sculpture is very important. Look at that. And the music as well. The music adds such great atmosphere to the game. It's very, like, you get the sense that you're on an alien planet. You know, like, obviously you got the sound of the water, you got the insects, and at some points you get like a certain sound that gives you that alien-y feel, like you're on an alien planet. It's the choice of sounds. Done a very, very good job. Like sound effects and music can go missed sometimes. Like it's there in the background. It's so important, but people don't really notice it. I suppose that's when it's a good job, when it's there and had the atmosphere but it's not too intrusive for you to realise it's there. And this is kind of what this does. It blends in the background very well. Did you use some sort of reference like landscape from a real place? Bad Robot says, of course, I look through a ton of photography. That is cool. That is just I'm just mesmerised by the waterfall. Look at that. That is pretty amazing, and just all the different types of foliage just in this one shot. The trees, the ivy, there's little plants on top, some sort of moss, a couple of different types, different colours of moss. Very pretty. These little leafy things as well. Very nice. There's one single tree up on top of there. This is definitely going to be one of those times the whole MM Studios grind to a stop and gather around the TV set. I agree. I draw and paint, and it helped me a lot. Oh, so you're a bit of an artist as well. JC Rules, welcome to the chat. So a massive like and a big thumbs up. Oh, it's Danny G Games thing. Yes, buddy. Anything else besides the trees that went out of your way to make in one single sculpt? All the vegetation in single sculpt? That's a question from Justin. Too bad, Robo. Just go around here again. Hang on, which way am I going? I'm kind of lost. The reflection. So it comes down a waterfall there, around the corner, and into some sort of little lake over there. Very nice. Peek over here. Oh. No. Jump. Jump. Let's climb up here in the hand. I don't like to be called an artist. I just paint and draw for 20 years. You can be called an artist. That's what artists do. But yeah, it's, you can tell that you have some sort of skill in art. I mean, I'm not very good at doing art, and I couldn't make anything like this. Not even close. Look at that! Look at the reflections. Look at the water. Sorry, I'll keep going on about that water. I'm so sorry. Eddie says, is there some way you can make some of the foliage on the exposed outcroppings flutter some in the wind? So Eddie wants more. He's not happy with what he's not happy. He wants to see the foliage swaying in the wind. I think if the thermo is at 100%, I don't know how much I'd say to kind of animate it. I don't know how much thermo that would take up, or just look at that. Go around here again. Robokiller V2, awesome levels, so much detail. Right, so we're finished with the last question then from Eddie, who asks, Bad Robo, is there some way you can make the foliage on the exposed outcroppings flutter some in the wind? It would probably cause, DirtyHarolds says it probably cause lag. Then the one guy would be like, hey, Dreams is overhyped. Yeah, I mean, I put up the thing on the Fallout 4 video, and people's like, oh, doesn't look as good as a real game. And what's the other one? Fallout 4 Mobile Edition. I was like, you're kind of missing the point. You're kind of missing the point. Someone's made all this from scratch and made all the assets, and it looks pretty damn good. Look at that. It can be done, but it would cost more resources. I don't know, remember that guy? Whatever happened to him. Okay, so I'll wrap this up now. Thanks again, Bad Robo, for giving me early access to your game and for coming on chat and answering questions. I very much appreciated. This is one creation I've been looking forward to for a while, and I haven't completed it myself yet, and so can't wait to finish playing that actually, which I'll do at some point. Maybe later after stream if I'm allowed. I'm not sure if Bad Robo will let me go past Portal 2, or if I have to wait the same as everybody else. But yeah, so am I going back? I'm going back. Okay, yeah, thanks again, Bad Robo. Thanks for coming on and doing this, answering questions and giving me early access. The game's out tomorrow, so if anybody wants to, like I said, we've only got to the second portal and gone through that. There's more to the game, so you guys will have to wait that much longer to go and play it. This game's released tomorrow. Yeah, when the game does release, I will have a link to the game in the description, so it won't be in here now, but when it's live tomorrow, I will edit the description, put the link in there. So if you're watching this at a later date, the link's in the description for the game. Go and play now or play later on the dreams.me link. So yeah, again, thanks everybody who joined in and come over asking questions. Thanks for Bad Robo for answering questions, and again, thanks for giving me early access to the game. So yeah, there's only one thing left to do, and that's just say goodbye to you guys, and I'll see you guys all again later. Links in the description. Goodbye.